Hi, people. I was sitting up here thinking about life in general and how sometimes we can get off track if we are not focused on God and His Word. God says when we are in tune and our minds are kept on Him, we are in perfect peace. And that is true. When you indulge in the things of this world, you are not in correct alignment with Christ. You are not focused on the things that Christ will want you to be focused on. And you will not have the blessings of God over your life when you are indulging other things of this world. So we have to be very careful and we have to be very vigilant on what we indulge our minds upon. The reason why I am speaking about this is as I was sitting here studying my bio, and I was thinking like, wow, I remember when I was younger, when I was in school many moons ago, and I'm not going to tell you my age, how it was much easier to keep things, everything that I studied was just easier to pertain it in my mind. It wasn't hard to recite things that I read. It would just come instantaneously, and I will remember it. Now, um, as I'm older now, and I done been through a lot. You know, when I was in the world, engaging in drugs, alcohol, illicit sex, and those things had took my mind to a whole nother realm where now, as I try to pertain these things, it's much harder. Some may say, hey, it might be old age, but I think it's because of I had allowed my mind to focus on indulgence. And when you let your mind focus on indulging on the world, it's a waste of time. And so be careful of where you take your mind, where you allow your mind to go. Yeah, those things in the world might seem like it's fun at that time because it makes you feel good. It makes you feel good. But then the outcome of it is, you know, you can either lose your mind while you're out there, you can become reprobated, you can become a crackhead. Because think about it, if you are smoking weed, eventually you will want to do powerful drugs that will make you feel even better because smoking weed is the beginner drug to me. It's something, eventually after a while your body will get more immune to the effect of it. Then you will want to get drugs that will be more gratifying, and so your body will get more immune to it, and then say, hey, the sensation of the marijuana is not as good as it used to be. So basically most people that smoke weed will eventually go to powder, cocaine, and if cocaine, they'll gradually just go to something higher, probably Molly or whatever. I mean, unless the grace of God will come in and save them. So, I don't know. Reason why I was just thinking about this, I was just saying to myself, hey, I remember being younger and I could just remember. But after a hard life, and I thank God that God kept me and got me settled back into his word, into his peace, into his peace, that I can finally be restored in him and hopefully be able to get back on track of the things that he had for me, not what I thought was for me. So pray my strength in the Lord, and I hope that this little video probably will help someone think about, your mind, and how, you have to be careful not to engage in the wildlife of this world. It might be fun for a season, but eventually it can turn out to be a very deadly meltdown, downward spiral. So this is my first video, and hopefully I might be doing many other videos. Excuse the hair, I don't care. Just stay close to Christ and let Christ be your best friend. Let Christ be the one and only that will lead you to where your life needs to be. Because when we lead ourselves, remember, his thoughts and his ways are higher than ours. So I hope everyone have a blessed day. Be careful with this storm. Hurricane Irma is very deadly, and stay prayed up and stay safe in the Master's arms. Bye.